So every girl, no one's allowed in the locker room, no volleyball girls. Even during school to get changed for gym class, no one's allowed from volleyball.
So ban 10 biological females from a locker room for one biological male posing to be a girl? What the fuck? Are you kidding me right now? I cannot believe this is taking place in our country. This is a travesty. This is an outrage. And to be honest, I'm completely disgusted. Biological females banned from their own locker room because of one biological boy posing to be a female. I mean, you cannot make this shit up. I told you guys, man, the woke ideologues are literally what we are watching is the decay of a modern society, the fall of a great nation, all because of woke ideologues, man. This is a delusional world, man. I cannot believe that I even have to cover a story like this. And this has been going on for a minute. They've been trying to normalize this for a while, stripping away female sports. It was disgusting to watch what they did to female sports and what they continue to do. I can't believe the Democratic Party and what they're trying to push and infringe. And they pushed all this feminism and women power and Me Too movements, and then they come usher in this. You can't make it up, man. It was disgusting what they did with female sports when we literally watched female athletes at the collegiate level having to compete with a biological male. A biological male named Willie Thomas. Yeah. Willie Thomas. I've refused to call him by the other name because he's a boy. Period. We literally watched female athletic collegiate athletes have to compete against a male that competed at the college level for 3 years as a male before he called himself transitioning to be a female, which we know he will never be. You can take all the pills and cut and nip and snip and tuck. It ain't going to change nothing. When we bury you and we dig up them bones, you are still a male. They can tell your ass was a male. But we literally watched the female sports get destroyed by watching him compete at a collegiate level against stripping titles and championships from girls that work their asses off. So this has been going on for a minute. But now here we are in Vermont with a volleyball team where there's reports now, which I'm going to go over and show you guys the video. 10 females, biological females, are banned from their own locker room for one biological male posing to be a female. And what sparked it all is that they say that he said something inappropriate one day when they were all changing in the locker room, which sparked concerns. They reported it to the school, reported it to their family, and then they get the backlash. Now they're charged with harassment and bullying.
It's a huge thing. Everyone's asking, like, so why aren't you allowed in the locker room?
High school student Blake Ellen and her teammates are currently barred from using the locker room after some of the girls on the team objected to allowing a transgender player in the girls' locker room.
My mom wants me to do this interview to try to make a change.
Ellen says the dispute started when the trans student made an inappropriate comment while members of the volleyball team were getting changed. She says her issue is not with having the trans student on the team or at school, but specifically in the locker room.
Biological boys that go in the girls' bathroom, but never a locker room situation.
She says that fellow team members and parents have also raised similar concerns and have approached the school with them. They were told that under state law, the transgender student could use whatever locker room they identified with. In an email to families, school officials said that the school has plenty of space where students who feel uncomfortable with the laws may change in privacy.
They want all the girls who feel uncomfortable, so pretty much 10 girls, to get changed in a single stall bathroom, which would take over 30 minutes, when if one person got changed separately, it would take a minute, no extra time.
In the email to parents, school officials say they are conducting an investigation into allegations the girls harassed the transgender student.
Lisa Floyd, the co-principal of Randolph Union High School, declined to go on camera, but in an email told me that student safety was the district's highest priority and that when policies are violated, disciplinary action consistent with the law will be taken.
We also reached out to the state education agency but didn't get a response. AOE policy states in part that the use of restrooms and locker rooms by transgender students requires schools to consider numerous factors. But the policy goes on to state that a transgender student should not be required to use a locker room or restroom that conflicts with the student's gender identity.
So every girl, no one's allowed in the locker room, no volleyball girls. Even during school to get changed for gym class, no one's allowed from volleyball.
Wow. Imagine as a parent, your daughter comes home to you distressed, and expresses to you that something happened in the locker room amongst the other girls on the volleyball team, that there was something said that was inappropriate that made all of them feel uncomfortable, and you come to her aid and you guys put out reports and make complaints to somehow this is wrong, something inappropriate happened, to only see that the school is protecting and going off of a ridiculous law of the Democrats pushing these woke ideologues, that your biological daughter that just wants to play female sports has to deal with this. This is nothing but a retaliation, the fact that they charged those girls with harassment and bullying, because they're challenging the agenda. They're challenging what they know does not seem right. It ain't no seem right. It ain't right. He is a boy. He is a biological boy posing to be a girl. And it is a shame that these girls have to deal with this. I can only imagine as a parent having to work around this. And this is sad. We have to stand up now, all because of these woke Democrats pushing this crap in here, man. I'm telling y'all, this is the decay of our society. I'm telling you, man. What a courageous girl to come out and say, I'm doing this so that I can bring change. Oh, man, man, shout out to her, man. Pats on her back. And I wish more females would stand up and speak out, too. I can only imagine as a father, I have to deal with my daughter coming home telling me that something inappropriate took place for them to only charge her with harassment and bullying. It doesn't make any logical sense. You're going to make 10 different girls go and change in little private stalls to accommodate one biological male posing to be a female, when it could have been a very simple fix until the investigation is over to flip-flop it the other way around. But we know what this is. This is retaliation. Man, y'all know what's up. What's your thoughts on this? Is this not crazy? Is this not an outrage? Is this not disgusting? I want to know your thoughts. What you think the solution should be. Do you think that this is some bullshit, that these biological girls have to go in there with somebody and play volleyball and share a locker room with somebody that has a dick and balls? Put it in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If it's your first time on the channel, please hit the subscribe button and that notification bell so that you can get notified every time I put out a new video. For everybody that's been supporting me, continue to hit the like, comment, and share button. You could save somebody's life. As y'all know, we got a country to save. To put a middle finger up to the algorithm, make sure you like, comment everybody else's stuff. Y'all know what time it is. It's your boy, Craig Long 45. You can't make this shit up. I'm out. Peace.
Yeah, wait.